nice out today. Look at that sun. What's up, guys? Ooh, you can't see me. That's awesome. CannabisReviewTV mobile, and I'm coming at you guys with my after work toke. I figured I'd make it in HD today, just because I had the camera with me and I'm walking and talking and doing my after work toke thing. So fuck yeah, you guys enjoy a special treat today. Hell yeah. I know you guys are some of my most awesome viewers. CRTV mobile channel here, and I'm liking the sun in the background. This might hit the main channel. Fuck. Anyways, if you guys haven't heard of CRTV mobile, check it out. It's on the homepage, the very top link for the channel links. Anyways, yeah, after work toke. Today is November 7th. Look at that giant ball of fire behind me. That is what sustains life, and it grows cannabis, which is awesome. And speaking of cannabis, Amendment 64 passed yesterday. I voted for it. I'm fucking happy I did. This is a badass legalization amendment. If you guys haven't heard of it, you've been sleeping under a rock. Check out my main channel. But really excited for that. Really excited for Washington's Measure 2. I honestly didn't think that Washington's would pass, and I honestly thought Colorado's had a slim chance. Just seeing how everything has been going. But at the same time, I really thought it would pass, and that's why I moved all the way out here to Colorado. And I'm really, really glad that I did, because it's just a nice feeling to know that you are on a little fucking square-ass patch of stolen Native American land that, through Western culture and common law, somehow, some way, the collection of citizens here banded together and told our federal government that we will no longer accept the unjust prohibition of cannabis, and we feel like adults deserve a right to consume cannabis safely and legally and in the comfort of their own homes. And if they want to, they have the right to grow that same cannabis. I like it better when I'm like this. So yeah, badass, man. Amendment 64, just mind-boggling, man. Just hearing about it for a whole year, thinking about it, wanting to support it. I kind of felt bad. I didn't feel like I could get enough videos up there on it, but either way, obviously the word was out there. I knew too when I heard those radio ads, man. When I heard ads for Amendment 64 on my radio, driving home from work, like some mainstream shit, like heart-wrenching shit, like, I'm dying of cancer, you're gonna fucking deny me the right to smoke a joint, and you're sitting in your car like, god damn, dude, this guy needs to smoke a joint. So even if you don't smoke, you're like compelled to vote for it, especially with the taxes for the schools and everything. So I don't know, it's just really nice the way it all worked out, and the culmination of events here in Colorado that led to the passage of Amendment 64. So, badass, man, badass. I just finished making a video for the main channel. It is titled First Thoughts on Amendment 64. So, I kind of talk about all that there. So, I'm actually going to stop talking about Amendment 64. Washington's I-502, I'm also excited for that. I heard the DUI measure in that bill is not good, but you can possess up to a zip, and it is legal, which is badass. And of course, Massachusetts, 17th state to become medical marijuana. But yeah, man, I'm saying a lot. Fuck. Beautiful, beautiful day outside. So you guys can see here, the sun is setting behind me. Not too many of these days left here in Colorado. It is like 74 degrees. Actually, I keep saying that because I am from the Midwest, where once these kind of warm days are gone, they're gone. But it seems like here in Colorado, they come and go more often than not. Middle of the winter, boom, 66 degrees. You're wearing a t-shirt or something. That just seems to be like what's going on out here. I haven't really found out yet, but whew. Love it, man. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love everything about the Mile High City, and I love where I'm at in life. The positions, connections to people. I like hearing you guys, and I like when you guys get excited by my videos to come out to Colorado. And even I've already had a few that have met up with them and everything. Shout out, what's up, Josiah? You guys seen him on the unboxing? That's the latest cat to make the trek out here that I know of. I'm sure every single day there is new fresh blood here in Colorado just trying to restart their life and move forward with higher ideals, higher standards, and a better understanding what they want out of life. I think a lot of people here I find in Denver, at least in my travels so far, have been transplants, a lot from Cali, Florida specifically. And I just find a lot of like-minded folk out here, at least in the Front Range area right here in Denver, and when you head up to Boulder, maybe even Fort Collins, all the like bands and dispensaries. I heard it's pretty much a red state anywhere else. It's probably why we're a swing state, you know, the rural population versus the density of the cities here. But yeah, it's badass to see that here. We got a guy approaching me with a golf club. He's about 88 years old. So I might make this video more mobile than I intended, but it's nice to see too. Like, yes, that's badass. Oh, I can't get him. I didn't get it. Oh well. I tried to zoom in on this guy, but I didn't want to see him see me fucking sniping him out with the camera. But he's like practicing straight up judo sword moves right now. Badass. Taekwondo, that reminds me, I used to be in Taekwondo. Made it all the way to black belt. I was like 14. And then I decided that smoking pot and BMXing would be a lot cooler. But there was one thing we used to do that was really fun. We had kendo sticks, I think they're called. They're like bamboo sticks that are cut together and then tied with string. And we just beat the shit out of each other with like a little kendo helmet on. It's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm gonna split. Anyways, badass. I got my car legal. It's been a fucking nightmare lately. I had like 2 tickets here, one I didn't pay off. I had like a lien and shit put on my license, and then I found out they're courteous enough to report when you don't pay, but they're not nice enough to report when you do pay. So I had to go down to the Department of Revenue before I suffered a license suspension. Got all that shit taken care of. Finally got my plates. We've been here since April, and I just now got Colorado plates. So that is pretty badass. I wanted those as soon as I got here. In my mind too, I was some weird thoughts in case I didn't make it. I just wanted to rock my hometown with Colorado plates for a while. But luckily I had a really nice integration into the scene here. It was adventurous, man. I haven't done a video yet talking about my adventures here. Maybe I'll start doing that. When I first moved here, man, I didn't have my red card or blue card or anything. I got my red card 3 days in, and I just started looking for food jobs, man. I didn't even know about what I should be doing to get a dispensary job, so I just started right away doing what I knew how to do and get a food job on Craigslist. And that landed me a job at a job at Steak and Shake. And I was like, fuck Steak and Shake. I quit Steak and Shake 4 days later. I got a job at Comedy Works South. And I worked there all the way up to just a couple months ago. It was really, really fun. Got to see a lot of comedians. Tom Papa, Bob Saget, Tracy Morgan, he sucks. So many other cool faces went through there while I worked there. And I really enjoyed that. And then eventually I got my break after a lot of applications, man. This is how you get a cannabis job. You go to Craigslist and you hit all jobs and you type in MMJ. So I did that, and I just sent in my resume to every single person, every single job that was available. Eventually I got an entry-level job as a trimmer at Green Tree in Boulder. And they suck, man. Don't ever work there. But what was cool is the boss, he's real anal, power freak, control hungry asshole. But I did learn one cool thing from him while I worked there. I learned how to do a nice, tight, proper trim, and they did take the time to teach us how to trim. They knew that they were getting people who had never trimmed before, so that was a nice experience. And then I was working at Comedy Works, driving from South Denver all the way up to Boulder and all the way back, and I learned quickly that traffic gets crazy around here sometimes in rush hour. So I quit that job, kept the job at Comedy Works, and I picked up another job that was with Sheer Solutions, and I trimmed with them for only about like 3 weeks or so, 4 weeks, not even like 3 weeks. I trimmed with them. Again, liked it, didn't like it. It was cool. I thought I was going to get to see a lot of things, but really, I'm not going to say too much in camera, but the management and everything, it just wasn't the right place. And then that's where I seen the ad. I went out for another ad. I was like, fuck it, dude, I can do this. I went for another job, and that's when I seen the ad for Tierra Rojo, Golden Go, and all that great shit. I actually met up with Phil himself, interviewed me. I started working there. I worked there for several months, just working on the plants, trimming, whatever, doing all that great shit. And then, obviously, you guys know I just started at River Rock, so the rest is history. But that's been like my job experience here, but my life experience has been something totally more enriching. I stayed at hotels for the first April, May, June. It was the end of June, mid-June to end of June. I was staying at hotels the whole time, paying for it with my paychecks. I was getting expensive, but I had made a couple connections with hotels here to the managers because they smelled the weed. Like, hey, you smoke some weed? I'm like, yeah, I smoke weed. And, you know, I was hooking people up and shit. So I was able to do that, and I was staying at hotels. I remember one time I just didn't feel like paying for $100 and something for like 2 nights or something for a weekend. I was just like, screw this, man. I went and I just slept in the mountains. I just pulled into, what was it? I forget what it is. It's right off the road between Boulder and Netherlands. But I pulled off in the mountains there, and I found a couple places to sleep and everything, just open under the stars. It was really nice. I slept out of my car a couple times. Just really adventurous, man. Like, I learned a lot, grew a lot, just trying to make it and everything. And I remember I ran into my girl. This is how I met my girl. If you guys wanted that story, is there was an ad put out for a roommate on Craigslist. And she was actually out of the room fasting in the mountains. She was coming off like a couple-week fast, and they're trying to rent the room out. She actually came home early, and I was in the apartment, and we just kind of hit it off ever since. And so, you know, we kind of pulled our resources together, and that's how I've been able to survive here in Colorado. But more than that, I've fucking actually, she has made me rediscover myself almost in a whole new way. Brought a lot of new life back into the CRTV. We'll just leave it at that. But hell yeah, man. So like Colorado though, what was I even talking about? My experiences here, moving here and just seeing the people and the networking and like especially the stoners, man. When you spot another stoner and you're on the street, you're gonna get a good amount of support here, especially if you're in the right areas of the city. And you just don't really see that in some other cities, especially coming from the Midwest, man. Detroit, for sure, that shit's like a battle zone. Chicago, dude, I've been in the hood to score all kinds of things. It's like the Middle East in Chicago. Like, not really, it just depends on where you're at. But even, and then when you're in the nicer parts of Chicago, people are assholes, man. I don't know if it's the weather or what, man. But out here, I don't know if it's just a Western thing versus an East Coast thing, but people are just like, it's got a West Coast vibe, man. People are a lot nicer out here. I really like it, and especially in Boulder. So it's definitely helped to my success out here in Colorado. And yeah, shout out to Paul Token too. He really helped me out getting me the job at River Rock with his Facebook post and his willingness to hire me. So cheers to you, Paul, and cheers to everybody else out here in Colorado. Really enjoying it. I'm really happy Amendment 64 passed, and this is kind of like the beginning officially of a lot of great things to come for me. And so with all that greatness put aside, I will bid farewell to you guys, and I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of the Afterwork Toke, number 14, I do believe. As always, stay tuned, stay stony, and stay subscribed. Cheers. Peace.